What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Ghet-to Sports. Sports talk with street flavor. Yes, those are teams that got bounced out of the play-in. Now, we're talking about the real NBA playoffs. Game 1 just happened yesterday. Okay? And everyone said there should be an upset, in Game 1. One of the 6-3 games will be an upset. And everyone was predicting that the Knicks was going to take an L to Detroit yesterday. And it was happened to be the Lakers that took an L. Got shellacked on those 3-pointers by the Wolves. Anthony Edwards and his crew came to play. And it seemed like the Lakers was daydreaming. They wasn't ready. They wasn't firm. They wasn't accountable. And they lost Game 1. Can they get out the first round? Well, Minnesota put up a fight right now. LeBron James, Luka had 37. Had a 3-pointer from half court. Too little, too late. Okay? Happy Easter. Welcome to Ghet-to Sports, Sports Talk with Street Flavor. I'm in my Easter colors today. And I like to say, the Lakers are going to have a hard time. What does Shannon say? Lakers in 5. I don't think so. I think this might go 6 or 7 games for the Lakers in the first round. So we shall see. Will not be a Lakers in 5. Shannon, I am sorry. Now, the other 6-3 game, or 3-6 game, every way you want to say it, Detroit against the Knicks. Detroit held their own for the first 3 quarters. They played like they belonged. But in the end, the Knicks went on a 4th quarters that they has never done before. 21-0 4th quarter run to start the 4th quarter. They was down by 8. And by the time they finished, they was up by 13. They had a rally in the 4th quarter to let Detroit know we here to play. Okay? Detroit was physical. Okay? Bronson did get knocked to the ground, got a little hurt, had to go to the locker room and change his shoes. If you notice, when he got knocked to the ground, he had those lime green shoes on. When he came back, he had some purple shoes on. Okay? And they rocked and rolled the rest of the game. And they pulled it out. Played some defense, blocked some shots, got some steals, went down court and scored 21 straight points. So let's pick up the Knicks. No Game 1 upset for the Knicks. It could have been. It looked like all the home teams was going to win last night, except when the Lakers played late last night. Okay? Bucks lost to the Pacers. 4-5 seed. They was at home. The Pacers. They won. Okay? Denver against LA, the Clippers. That went down to the wire. They had to go into overtime. And Russell showed up and showed out. Got that key steal in overtime to seal the win. And he said he knew that play because he played with LA. So he knew that play that was going to happen to get that steal. Memory, muscle memory. He remembered that. Got that steal, sealed the win for Denver. I think that's going to be a tough series. That's going to go 6 or 7 games. Okay? Can Denver pull it out? The Joker. Can he rely on his crew to step up? Or will James Harden and Kawhi once again disappoint the Clippers? A lot of people have said that they pick, besides the Thunder coming out the West, they pick the Clippers to come out the West. That's what a lot of these commentators are saying. These analysts are saying that the Clippers are going to come out the West if it's not the Thunder. So we shall see what happens. Today, the big boys play. The 1 and 2 seeds play. They play those winners out of the play-in tournament today. Okay? You got Cleveland against the Heat. That should be a good series. That should be a good series. Okay? Cleveland, number 1 seed throughout the playoffs. Can they take down the Heat? Heat is up a feisty team. Hero and Bam is coming to play. Bam is going to get his rebounds. If he just gets over 22 points and over 10 rebounds, it's going to be a tough task for Cleveland all day. Hero is going to get his shots off. But can Spider and the rest of his boys do what they have to do to get the W? That's the question. Also, Boston plays Orlando. Boston puts up the most three-pointers in the NBA this year. Orlando has a great defense against three-pointers this year. So can the defense stop the offense? And if that's true, whose half-court game will win over? And can someone, again, off the Orlando bench, like Anthony, come off and help them to a victory? That's the question. Let's see what happens going forward. Okay? The biggest question everybody wants to see, Houston against Golden State. Golden State might be the 7th seed, but they are favorite in this playoff series because those young boys from Houston are once again those young boys from Houston. Okay? So, can Houston overcome that? Can Golden State, with playoff Jimmy and Steph and Draymond, do what they have to do to get past these young boys from Houston? That's the question, and that's what we must see. I like Golden State. But Houston, I told y'all, been a surprise all year. Like Detroit has been a surprise all year. They both play defense. They will guard you up. They're not going to let Steph roam free and then shoot when he wants to. He'll have to earn each and every shot. So, coming down the stretch, what will happen? We got these game ones today. Boston against Orlando. Cleveland against the Heat. The Rockets against Golden State. And the Thunder. Who the Thunder's playing? Oh, damn, I just forgot. But whoever the Thunder is playing, is there a match for the Thunder? Thunder, the number 1 seed. Oh, the Grizzlies. I'm sorry, Ja. I am so sorry, Ja. Ja going to put up some points. He got something to prove. But Ja and the boys are 0-9 in their last meetings with the Thunder. So, did I miss them or forgot about them on purpose because they haven't shown up in the last 9 games? Hopefully the Thunder do not forget about them and overlook them like I just did. So let's see what happens. And also, we got hockey playoffs. The hockey has started their playoff series. Their game ones are starting today. So we got basketball on one side, hockey on the other side, with their game ones starting this weekend. Big up to both teams and both leagues for having their playoffs starting this weekend. We will see what happens. And guess what, people? Guess what? 4 days. We got 4 days until the draft. 4 days.